Hello everyone, and welcome back to Path of Titans. In the last episode, we had a close call with a truly brutal, venomous critter that had decided to come and munch upon me for some odd reason, despite the fact that I was much too big for him to actually hope to take down. That and the fact that he was trying to eat me from the ass, which doesn't really work well when your prey is a Stegosaurus. Yeah, so let's run up here, get the last of the flowers, and then we can hunt for some button mushrooms. After getting some food. Now, I need to find some more button mushrooms. Not really seeing any in the area. Perhaps there are more higher up on that mountain over there. Yeah, there's not as many people on right now, but, you know, you can never be too careful when it comes to that sort of thing. Yeah. Ah, there's some. Maybe there's more further up. Sounded a bit too big to be a critter. Oh. It was. That is the direction of impact crater. We should probably move away from that. Ah, found a shortcut down. Yeah, shortcut at the cost of a tiny sliver of health. Yeah. Yeah, that was weird. Ah! I think that'll be the last of the mushrooms I need. There. Now, we need to head north. Get as far away from here as possible. Because I really don't want to die by being eaten by another player. If I die, I would prefer it to be due to my own incompetence. You know? Yeah, I think that'd be the best place to cross. Of course, that is quite the stretch of water right there. Okay. Let's lie down here for a second. In the grass. Character, let's see here. Okay. And long distance runner, yes, increases stamina. And then lone survivor. There we go. And now, how much? We don't have enough for a skin, so that sucks. But we are back to full stam, so let's see about crossing this short stretch of water here. Fortunately, drinking this is not an option. Yeah, you see that distant hill over there with all those bushes? That's the target. The ideal place to grow up as a herbivore, the savanna grassland. And this is the ideal hunting ground if you're a carnivore that we're in. Yeah, I had no interest in doing quests in the Desolate Pass. Not when there's a much better place to live right across this strait right here. There we go. Now, the first thing I obviously need to do is to get some water. And I just so happen to know exactly where the water is. It's on the far side of this savanna. So, while we venture towards the water, I can pick up some succulents in order to further increase my growth rate. Ah, there's some right there. I didn't know there was a waystone out here. Not seeing anything hostile out here. That's good. Oh, quest failed. Why'd the quest fail? Oh well, I'll just pick up tiger nuts instead. There we go. Now flowers and button mushrooms. Okay. It's 25 of that. Now let's head in this direction, see if we can find some flowers. Yeah, this is one of my favorite areas to be in as a herbivore, simply because it's, well, it's really a nice location. Not seeing any more flowers. At least not for the moment. And unfortunately, there they are down there. Unfortunately, I'm running a bit low on stamina for the moment. But thankfully, we're very close to a source of water now. As a matter of fact, I see a small one right over there. Here, let me take a sip of water from this small pond. Or puddle, really. Crevice, perhaps? Yep. Okay, so now it wants us to collect some insects. There we go. Now it wants us to collect succulents again. Oh, look, there's some right there. And another pile very close by. Oh, look, there's a food patch right here. Let's eat. Yeah, our growth is inhibited temporarily because of the fact that we're so close to this tree. They don't want us to clip into the mesh. I've reached the adult growth stage. That means that my Stegosaur, Gulp, is now a fully grown adult male. There we go. And now we've filled out the grassland. So the only thing left to do might be to build a nest. Before we do that, we should probably find a pretty nice place to build it. And I think I know a very good spot. Well, first, let's see about unlocking a nice skin or something for Gulp here. This one costs 8,000, unfortunately. No. No, far too expensive. Ooh, it's not bad for 2,000. I do like watermelon, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's see here. I like this orange better. Oh, I love that. Ooh, that's perfect. Ooh, that's even nicer. No. No, the white sucks. Yeah, I like that. Ooh, that's even prettier there. And let's go for red eyes. There we go. Yeah, we have made a watermelon stego. Let us begin the shed. So now I'm going to begin the shedding process over the next 2 minutes or so, or 4 minutes, however long they said it was going to be. In the meantime, we should probably start looking into making a nest, though you don't want to build a nest right off the main thoroughfares of the path, because that's where the... bastard thinking he can come over here and attack me. Honestly, you'd think these little things would learn not to fuck with a fully grown adult dinosaur here. I mean, seriously, for something that small to think it has a chance against something this big without, you know, like a venomous edge or something is just idiotic. Anywho, let's head north to the location where I always like to go and relax. It's a very scenic getaway, so to speak. Very private. Hardly anyone ever comes up here unless they really know what they're doing. Oh, I look so beautiful in this light. Ah, yes. The volcanic spring. A beautiful, beautiful place. This happens to be where I like to log off all of my different dinosaurs, simply because it's so tranquil and nice. And this meadow right over here has plenty of food. I'd be very interested in making a home here. Ah, our shed is complete. Yeah, we don't exactly blend in this area, but then again, as one of the mightiest herbivores in the entire map, we probably don't need to that much. It's a very, very beautiful color, and this light complements it so well. I look like watermelon, and I like it. Such a shame Charlie will never be able to see me. Since, you know, he says he can't see Stegosaurus. Now this probably be a good secretive place to build a nest. Or hardly anyone would know where I am. Let's see how feasible building a nest is. Ah, there are limited reeds and rocks in that direction. And there are plenty of roots. There we go. Now I'll just collect okay, yeah. It's telling me everything that I need to okay. So I need rocks, reeds, and roots in order to construct this nest. And my nest will always be visible there in my map, which is good. So I need reeds, rocks, and roots in order to complete the nest. Well, not seeing a whole lot of rocks, nor roots. But I do see reeds. Oh, here's some rock. Yeah, I'll carry some rocks, reeds, and roots back up to the nest from this beach area. Although I hope I can find some roots closer by, because hopefully that'll be easier to find. Yeah, building a nest by yourself is probably expensive and time-consuming as far as energy goes. Especially when you're a dinosaur, you know, and you can't just pick and carry things up and eat at the same time, because the only thing you can use to grasp and manipulate is, well, your mouth. Ah, while it's raining, I should probably lie down. Yep. Yeah, I like this one. Yeah, no, it's a very simple dinosaur. What is the... Oh! Roots right here. Yeah, I can carry these roots from right here back to the nest that continue contributing to them. Yeah, you know what this game always reminds me of? It reminds me of that old Jim Henson show, Dinosaurs. How in some of the earliest seasons, he said, dinosaurs used to live in the woods and eat their children. Yeah. Yeah, but the thing is, the dinosaurs that would eat their own children didn't usually last too long. Yeah, we got plenty of roots, but we need rocks and reeds. Ah, there's reeds right here. Much faster than the way I was going. It's very dark and rainy. Yeah, and I can't run, unfortunately, because I'm nearly out of stamina. So the only thing I don't have a lot of left is rocks. Yep. Well, I got rocks, I got reeds, and I got roots. Yeah, I need to sit down and regain some stamina, otherwise I ain't going nowhere fast. Okay, let's keep gathering. Actually, no. First, I need to get some food and some water. So I'm hungry. I'm thirsty. The thing is, you would think an animal like a stegosaur wouldn't actually need to drink because, well, it's raining. All it would have to do is raise its head and let the water go into its mouth. Especially with that flamingo-esque beak. Yeah, I hate to be a carnivore in weather like this. I mean, think of how much that sucks. I mean, sure, you get the easy ambush, but you know, you can't see your prey from very far off, and, you know, it's like, noisy, so you don't even get to hear their footsteps until they're right on top of you. Yeah, the weird thing is that the carnivore players are usually mostly interested in hunting down other large carnivores. Yeah, I mean, I can't tell you how many times I've been in a herd of herbivores, and then all of a sudden we come across a bunch of raptors and everything, but they ignore us because they're going after a T-Rex. I mean, seriously. Pick up some more roots. And you know what I'll probably do? After, in like 5 minutes, I'll probably end the recording here and just spend the rest of the episode, the time between the episode, surviving and building the nest, and then I can record making another I could record when it actually comes time to place decorations and design the nest. Yeah, because, you know, while this is interesting and clearly a labor and all that, it's not very exciting for anyone who might want to watch it. Ah, there's some rocks. You know, these last few minutes of me constructing a nest have made me think that it must have been quite advantageous for some creatures to be nest raiding dinosaurs, such as the Ornitholestes of the Jurassic. I bet you that his line of raptors, of bird thieves, basically, is what his name is, really must have had quite a interesting lifestyle, like focusing on hunting and eating nests and small babies, and then during the seasons where there weren't many dinosaurs breeding or making nests, finding an alternate food source, perhaps small mammals and such. mean, simply because we know we find them near nesting sites for large sauropods and stegosaurids and stuff. Yep, plenty of roots. Still needs more rocks and reeds. Right. Okay then. So, until next time, this has been an MO7 production. I've been Moretti, and I will see you all in the next episode. Goodbye.